Bonjour mes amis, hi guys, something a bit different today for the accuracy obsessed viewers. This is an app called Hairspring. It costs about $5. It was developed in China and it is made to calculate the accuracy of your watch. Obviously you can do it manually if you have an accurate reference. For example, I use my Bloomberg because I work in finance, and so every day when I pick up a watch that I won the day before, I take a look at the time, and I can probably get a fairly accurate measurement like this as I reset the time properly. But with this app, you can do it in a more scientific manner. Now first, you can see here details about how to use the app. It's quite interesting to read them. Basically, the app is using your microphone from your basic iPhone earplugs. It's capable of calculating accuracy across a wide range of frequencies, and it can detect it automatically, or you can set it yourself. This is how you're going to place the watch on something soft, and the window will present 1 second, and if your watch ticks at 6 ticks per second, you're going to see 6 red little marks. You have to be in a very quiet environment because any high-pitched noise will influence the measurement, but usually it's not a big problem, and it can tolerate some noise in the background. I'm here in a very quiet room. Alright, so let's get back to the main window. As you can see here, it is not detecting the signal because my microphone is right here. You can enter a list of watches. Here you can see here my measurements, and you can see the watches that I have. You can put a little picture or not, it's up to you. So let's create a new one. Let's take a picture of my Seiko Shogun right here. All right, it's a decent picture. I'll put it a bit bigger. Use it, name it. Whoopsie. All right, now let's get back to the measurement window. Here you can see the settings. You can choose a measuring time. 30 seconds is enough, but the longer you choose, the better, the more accurate you're gonna get the results. You can choose a frequency. I know this watch is 21,600, but let's put in something like 28,800 and choose auto detect, and we'll see how it goes. All right, I'll put the microphone under the watch, nice and tight. And now silence, as it's going to detect the frequency. Let's see if the signal is detected. There's some sort of reset button here. Okay, now let it run for a while. As you can see, I stopped talking because I didn't want to interfere with the measurements. So for 30 seconds it was collecting data, and then you let it run for a bit, and it runs based on those data to give you an average. Average is pretty high here, weirdly. I wound the watch fully yesterday, so it's about halfway on its power reserve. So we're gonna try to wind it again and see if we get a better result. You can attach this measurement to the watch. So let's attach it to the Shogun. All right, so that's done. And I'm gonna save it. Sometimes you can use this button here to get rid of the bizarre, very high values that you see at the beginning of the measurement, and so you get a better result overall. Now let's try to wind the watch and see what happens. Unscrew the crown. I still love this Seiko Shogun, by the way. Great looks. I'm gonna give it about 30 turns of the crown to make sure it's fully wound. It's a surprising result at first. Usually I have a pretty good accuracy with this watch. All right, I'm gonna place again the microphone on the watch, and let's see what happens. Maybe change the position a little bit. And as you can see, it detects automatically the thing. Let's change the frequency just to annoy the machine a bit, and then push auto detect. It's going to switch back to 21,600 probably. Well, hopefully. Okay, again, now we have an even higher value, 22 seconds per day, which is quite surprising for this this watch, which I found to be fairly accurate, at least out of the box. But that goes to show you that those 6R15 movements in the Seikos are not COSC certified, and so you might get them very accurate 1 week and then have some deviation the next. I can show you some of my other measurements. My Speedmaster Racing, which is COSC certified, is also out of bounds. I had my Longines here, nothing there. Let's see what the Saab 33, I should have measurement here. Okay, the SOC 055 running the same movement is extremely accurate, at the moment at least. The Moonwatch always runs fast, 11 seconds, that's coherent, it's what I've noticed. And the Black Turtle running the 4R35 movement of Seiko. Also that one is very accurate out of the box, plus 2 seconds per day. So there you go, and you can obviously repeat the measurements to see how you're doing. I got the SKX here, 15 seconds, that seems just about right. The Longines appears here. I don't know why it doesn't pop up on the other side. -7 seconds. What do we have? My Hamilton, it's always fast, plus 11 seconds, that's coherent. I think it even goes plus 20 seconds most days. The Aquaterra, it's the COSC certified one, plus 4 seconds a day, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna find the same measurement in 6 months on that watch. Unlike the Seikos, which might vary a bit more over time. And so there you go. It's quite fun, quite interesting. You can obviously do all this manually if you have always the same accurate reference, maybe from a computer in front of you every day. And it's what I do. So I've gotten a feel for all my watches, and I pretty much know which ones will be on time the next day, which ones I should slow down every day when I wind them and reset the time. But anyway, I wanted to show you this app. It's a fun app. It's a bit of technology here. I like the way it synchronizes the watch. I don't like those crazy values that sometimes it is going to show when it starts showing the average measurement. So you can always reset it pushing this button. I think yeah, the auto detect function is very good. I haven't tried measuring over a longer period of time. You can try that. Maybe you'll get a very accurate measurement doing so. And there you go. I guess we have to thank this gentleman down here. Yeah, there's no name here. It's just an address in China for developing this cool app for the accuracy obsessed people among us. And I think when you start this hobby, you become quite quickly like this. But it's always so useful when you buy a vintage watch, for example, to calculate a bit on the fly how accurate it might be, because you might not have a full day to play with the watch. And to calculate accuracy, usually you need at least to let it run for a day, and you're not going to really be able to tell in a few hours, unless it's really completely out of bounds. All right, so I hope you've enjoyed this technology-oriented video, and I'll speak to you in the next one. Bye-bye.